space, in this room, in this home, on this land. Anything that is here of a negative nature or malevolent spirit be unwound and recycled, pushing back at those that would stop us, pushing out toward those that are attempting to reach us for a positive connection. Clearing all digital, video, audio disruptions, making this project flow smoothly and freely.
So mote it be.
So mote it be. Okay. What's the date? Okay. Am I live?
You have been.
Oh. Well, heavens to Bitsy. I didn't know. But
your prayers and your clearings, your attempts at rearranging the energy around you is nice to watch.
Well, then I'm glad you caught that. I welcome you here today for 420 Tarot. It's Gussy Dupp. I'm joined by my husband in the background over there, Grymm Dupp, and it is May 14th. Let me get out of the way. Just the days have been flowing really smoothly the last few days, and I know a few of you have been on that sort of, wow, this is great, like waiting for the other shoe to fall, because something usually always happens, doesn't it? But yeah, right now we're just all kind of in this decent groove, this oddly upbeat mood, and we still don't know where the hell we're going, but we do feel like we're going somewhere, don't we? And that's the important part. We have not stayed still. We have not stayed with our feet stuck in the mud, ground in the dirt, like we have done in the past. Now, you might say, Gussy, what are you talking about? I am the most amicable person. I never keep myself stuck in one place too long. You must not be talking about me. But it's not necessarily being stuck in one place. It is about being stuck or set in your own ways to the point that your own inability to see it any other way keeps you from moving forward with other people. You are still moving forward, but you are not moving forward with your tribe. You find yourself slowly going in this direction one step at a time, and your tribe, though they try, sometimes slips off to the other direction, just a little bit. Now, this is not something that anyone is doing intentionally. Not on your part, and certainly not on the part of the tribe. It just naturally happens sometimes. We come to parts in our lives where, we don't understand what's going on. We don't understand our feelings, and it feels like nobody else understands them either. We feel so stuck in a rut, like nothing is going to change, and it's just going to be this way forever, and on and on and on. But that's not the case. You see, the fact that you are working on your spiritual path, the fact that you are open to the idea of magic and loving yourself and trusting the universe, the fact that you're open to all of that means that you already are the magic. You already are changing. You already know the alchemy. It's already within you. It's within you as solidly as any candlestick or hagstone or root wand can be. It's as simple as that. It's all in here. Well, I'm feeling like a lot. I know that I'm like, I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but I feel a lot of like love pouring into my heart. And so I very much definitely appreciate that. I feel you feeling me, my energy reaching back to you. I feel that. And even though you may be watching this, not in real time, but at a different time than I actually videoed it, it's all one and the same. You don't have to feel limited because I did it 3 hours ago or 10 minutes ago. You don't have to feel limited by that because you know what? I'm right here now. Boom. All you need to do is reach out. You know how it is. You have people in your life that will somehow suddenly, you don't know what it is, it's some latent talent you have, but all of a sudden, the person that's been on your mind for the last 3 days, she just kind of popped in, you haven't thought about her for a while, or her, or him, or whoever. All of a sudden, that person contacts you. Email, text, whatever. You run into them at the store. You know, you had some weird encounter with someone that gave you a free pass to get a free loaf of bread at the farmer's market, and bam, all of a sudden, there's your friend that you haven't seen in a long time. And wow, it feels like you never lost touch. Remember that? Remember hugging people and smiling in each other's faces? We're going to have to remember how to do that again. But it'll come back. It's not too far gone. But the point of the fact is that my energy is here with you now, just as sure as it is with me here now where I'm sitting. I know you're there. I can feel you there. And I'm not looking at Grymm. Oh, there's Grymm. I'm looking at you. I can feel you, whoever you are. I sure would like it if you would say hi, though, in the comments, because a lot of times there are people that lurk, and I don't know you, and I would love to know you. And it just takes a second to reach out. And if you don't feel like saying hi here in the comments, then you can always find me. I'm Gussy Dupp on Facebook, and I'm on the Purple Door. I am on the Grimoire of Gussy Greywitch and Gussy and Grymm. You can find me in a number of locations here, so do reach out. Speaking of reaching out, I got to share something with you guys. Oh, it isn't often that I get mail because we just don't order a lot of things online, um, and I everybody I talk to, you know, we all text or Zoom or phone call or whatever, so I very rarely get mail unless it's a bill. That's another story. But I got a letter the other day, and I won't say who it is. I'll put my hand over that because she might not want that known. But I got a letter, and I loved it because it just made my last few days very, very happy. It was very simple. She didn't. She sent me a card with a little sea otter on it, and this is what she gifted me. I don't know if you can see that. It is a raven sticker, and it warmed my heart. It warms me. It's made my day. So thank you, Tink. You know who you are out there, and see, I can say that safely because there are a few Tinks that we know. So keeping you guessing, keeping you guessing, keeping you guessing.
You should probably explain that you don't want to inadvertently pull somebody out of the broom closet by
Right.
stating who
Yes,
they are.
absolutely. Exactly. I am very cognizant that not everybody is in or out of the broom closet. We're all in different phases of that. So thanks, Grymm, for reminding me. So, although I know this person, this Tink is, I still I wouldn't do that without asking her. But I couldn't wait to show you this little sticker. So love you. Okay. I don't even know if she watches this actually. That's funny. Okay, so a card for today. Ooh, you know, there's someone, I don't know who it is, but they always tune in a little bit late. And I can feel when their energy arrives because they have a lot of back pain. And it just like all of a sudden it will just kind of hit me. And other times I sit here quite frequently in this little chair. This is my little comfort zone. This is my Gussy spot. And yeah, this is it. Really. Um, really. But oh heck, I don't remember what I was gonna say.
Somebody's back pain gets you.
Somebody, yes, and it's always someone that arrives, and you might say, well, maybe it's because you've been sitting there for 8 minutes, and you know. But no, because I can sit here doing this very same thing, and it doesn't affect me until there's like whoosh. I get this whoosh from someone, and I think I know who it is. So I will reach out to you. But since this happens frequently when we're doing a 420, I'm going to say, let's all do ourselves a favor. What do you say about this? Tomorrow, instead of my cup of tea, I think I shall bring a glass of water. And that's what I'm bringing to 420. And I suggest that you do the same. Because, we joke about 420, everybody kind of knows the joke about 420. And I do indeed use cannabis when I'm, reading the cards for people. I use it in a spiritual way. Not everybody buys into that. Um, but I condone it in a responsible manner. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, but I feel this strongly enough, this feeling of someone's just not getting enough hydration. It's a kidney thing, and this is a good time to take the time to drink because you're sitting here listening to me, right? I'm sitting here yapping, so you might as well drink some water, hydrate yourself, even if you are or are not smoking weed with me. Matters not, because sometimes I don't smoke it during 420. Big surprise. But let's drink water because I feel like even if it's just to the one person that I'm speaking to, all of us can use this advice. Drink water. Drink some more water. And today would be a great day to start. Tomorrow would be a great first day to join me on 420 and bring your glass of water. I will do it too. And if I don't have a glass of water here, you're allowed to scold me. Oh boy. I hope I remember. Grymm, help me remember.
Okay, Google, set a reminder.
Okay, Google. Let me draw a card for today. Ooh, I already feel like we talked about quite a few topics. And there are some of you that are like, whoa, Gussy, how did you know? And, it isn't just me alone. It is me in concert with you, with a little dash of Grymm's energy thrown in, and a little bit of everybody else that's drawn around the circle that's listening to me talk right now, including our ancestors and guides, our higher selves, our connections to the divine, whatever you call that. We're all here. And wow, that's something. To be the only one talking in one of those moments can be quite interesting, especially when I hear other voices that would like to uh, speak as well. The card for today is the moon reversed.
Water.
Yeah, that's right, water. Absolutely. We don't get enough water. This is the card that I pulled, just to let you take a peek at it. I hope sometimes when I draw those cards that you are um, focused enough with me that you can take a second to kind of look at the images. Just give yourself just a glance. Sometimes I know Grymm will throw, if we happen to have this card scanned, he'll throw this into the video um, so that you can watch or look at it more closely. But yes, this is a water card. This is very much um, bringing into focus that, gosh, what I love is that we have the hounds at bay right now. That's what I see very clearly in this card. Now, it's sort of hitting me because I'm also reading a book that has a lot to do with water. And so information from that book is sort of flowing into my head because um, it's an Orson Scott Card novel that I'm reading, and it is based on, it's like historical fiction, but it's alternate
history.
alternate historical fiction. So it's um, yeah, it's just it's an interesting book, and it's but water definitely plays a role as a character in and of itself in the story. So that's what I see here too. We talk a lot about being in the flow. We talk a lot about, you know, trusting our instincts and following our own, judgment on things, listening to our own inner voices, trusting ourselves, trusting those around us that love us, that we can trust, and, looking for closer bonds. We talk about all of that. We talk about the ancestors standing behind us. But the thing that we don't often discuss is that you are given an opportunity because of the fact that you are alive and kicking during this era of man, of humanity. The fact that you are here right now means that you are in the process of becoming your own alchemist. You are in process of transforming yourself into that phoenix that a lot of us have either felt, dreamt about, or somehow felt connected to throughout our lifetimes. The image of that beautiful bird like rising out of the ashes. The thing is it isn't just once that we do this. It's several times during a lifetime. And it's several lifetimes during one of these, I don't know even know what to call it, but I'm not one of those well-versed metaphysical people that probably have an acronym for it by now, but the soul family that we all come from, this life, this conglomeration of lifetimes. We aren't just one phoenix rising. We are many phoenix rising. We are multiple colors of the phoenix. Just like the prism that sometimes shines through my window when I do these 420 tarots, just like the prism that can be created with a droplet of water and the sunlight in just the right angle. There's all those different colors, and they're all phoenix rising. They're all glorious parts of one prismatic whole. And if you can grasp that concept in your mindscape, if you can close your eyes, remember to breathe. Close your eyes and just let those colors just sort of like shoot in and shoot up through your head and out through the top of your head and just engulf you in different beautiful colors of indigo, blue, yellow, green, I mean, I'm seeing so many different colors, I can't even keep up with the colors, the names. Give me a crayon box. Remember that you are that divine creature. You are that divinity. You are part of that. And I know that there are people that follow my 420 that, you know, that Christian, that Christian foundation that we were given is so strong in so many of us. It's it's difficult to sort of let that go. But if you remember that before that time, before Jesus Christ came to be a person and his story unfolded, our ancestors looked to the sun and the moon and the stars. Allow yourself to remember that you're not that far distant from those people. When you look at how long the earth has been alive, around, thriving, and in its planet form in one way or another, we are only here for just a tiny little blip of time. We have so much to learn and so much to understand. Do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself with just three-dimensional thinking. There's more out there, and you know it, and you can feel it, and it's okay, because that's where you find God. I hope you stay magical. Have a great evening.